Hello there again, this is Alana Tucky, and in this video I'm going to discuss MyMathLab homework for our online statistics course. Okay, so when you are in MyMathLab, right here, you can see in the course home, it's telling you, hey, you've got some assignments that are coming up, and it'll tell you the due dates right here. Like currently, these are due September 8th and so on. And you can see when stuff is due, you can see your homework percentage and so on. There are 45 points total for homework and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. So then the question becomes, oh, and actually this is how many there are. There are 45 homework assignments and it's worth 45 points. There are 11 mini tests and so on. There are no quizzes in this course, but there's lots of online stuff. Okay, and the study plan is just there for your own benefit, for extra study. I call it extra practice actually. So, all right, so in homework, so you click on homework, and then you can see in here all the homeworks are listed out, and you can see over on the left all the due dates for each one, like section 4.2 is due at 11:59 p.m. on September 22nd, and so on. Okay, and then let me click on an assignment just for the sake of it. And you can see here are the problems you'll have to do. So you have 16 of them here, and every one with a little video that's like a little film strip next to it. It means that when you go in there, there's an option for a video that would kind of help you with this problem. That video is made by the publisher, though it's not made by me. I actually often make videos as well. When I post them, I got rid of all of my recent ones. It's a long story, but when I do, oops, hold on, I gotta get you to my channel. There we go. Okay, so when I make them, when I post them, I will post them in the online miscellaneous is where they'll go. So if you have questions and you send them to me and I make you a video, that's where they end up. Okay, so online miscellaneous. And speaking of asking questions, oops, let me go back. That's what I really wanted to show you here. So you can see all the different homework problems up at the top. So there's 1 through 10. And then if I click this arrow, you can see, oh, there's 11, 12 through 16, and so on. And up at the top right corner, it actually tells you what this is. This problem was 4.1, number 35 from the textbook. So, and the T stands for technology, meaning you'd use a calculator to help you figure this out, or Excel or a computer program or whatever. Down here, you can see how many parts are remaining. So this part is just the very beginning. If I click on a different problem, I can see that it only has one part remaining, right? So if I click on this one, there are 3 parts remaining and so on. Okay. So this one I can tell is 4.1, number 40. So if I have a textbook, which I do because there's always a textbook available under either the HTML ebook is one way to get it. That's a little bit more tedious. Oops, I'm going to stay on this page. You could also go to chapter contents. Oops, I clicked the wrong thing. Chapter 4 right there. You could click on 4.1 and you can open the multimedia e-text right there. You can even watch videos for this section, but again, those aren't my videos. Those are videos that are made by the publisher. Okay, so I go back. Let's see. Well, at least they are right now. I might change that so they're my videos later, but one thing at a time. All right, so, oh, it's in a different window. That's right. Okay, so just on a side note, this will always open up in a different window. And on another note, before I go anywhere, I'm using Google Chrome. Google Chrome is the supported browser. So if you do not have Google Chrome, you need to download it. It is a free web browser and it is very, very good. It is superior to Internet Explorer. The one thing you're going to have to do is I have a video in here about how to download Chrome in here. I think it's Chrome and Firefox. Oh, you know where it is? Hold on, let me go back. It's in that miscellaneous playlist. So if you look at the Math 133 online miscellaneous, how to install Chrome is right there. So installing Chrome. You can also find many, many, many YouTube videos that show you how to do it, I'm sure. So that's it. So I'm using Chrome and you should probably too. Firefox is also probably acceptable, but not much other than that. All right, so let me go back to my thing. All right, so I'm using Chrome. I can see the different parts slated. I can see which question in the book this is if I want to go grab the book and try to figure it out from there. Now it'll be different because they make the questions, if I click on the table right here, I can see these numbers. They actually change from problem to problem. You can make it bigger, you can make it smaller. You can copy it to a clipboard if you wanted to paste it into Excel or something like that. But if you're using your calculator, you're just going to sit there and type in these numbers. Okay. All right, now when you're doing a problem, a couple things. So let me just do this. It says no, I'm going to keep checking it, and it tells me that was wrong, this one was right. What you can do is after the whole problem is over, after you've done the entire thing, you can actually click give me a different question. Here, let me show you. I'm just going to save this right here. Oh, it doesn't like me. I think I made it freak out just a little bit. I clicked on something as it was going, so let me shut this down and start back up again. And that's okay. And if you'll notice, this whole menu system is being a little fluky, so I'm actually going to refresh and try to get my computer to stop being possessed. Hold on one second. There we go, I got it back. If you'll notice, the chapter contents is actually a pretty large menu and it gets kind of big, so you can just click on this little arrow here and it'll make it collapse back down. So the homework is right here, and I was in one homework, but I can just click on another. It doesn't really matter, right? But I wanted you to see a couple things here. So I'm going to pick the wrong thing. Actually, I don't even know if that's right or wrong. There we go. All right, final check. All right, it's telling me I did it wrong. Then what you can do is it tells you the right answer, and then you can click try again, and it'll give you a different question, right? So you can keep redoing and redoing and redoing until you get the right answer, right? No, it doesn't. I'm not actually reading here. Oh, no. I'll just click on this one and hope for the best. Oh, yeah, I got that one right. All right, and see it switched from a little red X to a little green check mark up there. And then I can click on the next one. And if you wanted, you could try it again, but you could lose it and lose the point you've got, right? So you can do that to all these different problems. And some have different pull down menus, like here, and you can choose whichever one it was, and so on. Okay. All right, let me save that and get out of here so you can see. So you can see I've got one check mark there. So I've got one problem correct out of 15, which means I have a 6.67% so far. And I can see when I worked on it and so on. Okay. Then I can go, let me go back to homework. Or I should have just said okay, but that's all right. So, and over here, if ever you want to look at your scores for any individual section, you can click on that. So then I'll go to 4.1 again. I don't even know where I was. There we go. Okay. So when you look at all these different questions, they have them in there. Some have lots of parts. Some don't have any parts. It just has one question and that's it. It just depends on the problem that you're in. All right, what else is there? Well, let's see. We have also these buttons over here. I don't know of any questions that would use them off the top of my head. If they have a fill in the blank, I'm looking for one. Yeah, these are all multiple choice. But if they have a fill in the blank, you can sometimes use these icons to fill in. But in a statistics class, honestly, you won't be using these very often. So most things in statistics are pretty straightforward. You don't need fractions and things like that, except for maybe in probability in chapter 5 and 6. All right, so now what else is there? Well, there's the help me solve this. So you can click on that. It'll guide you through this problem. And when you're done, it'll change it and give you a different one then, right? There's the view an example, which shows you a different problem altogether. And then when you read through that and figure it out, then you close it, then the problem doesn't change. Some students like one more than the other. There's the video, which I'm not going to click on, but that will not be my video. That will be a video from the publisher, right? And then there's the textbooks. You can open it up to the section that you're trying to look at. So I'm trying to look at 4.1 right here. So it'll open up the textbook to section 4.1 for me. There it is. All right, so there's that. Statcrunch is a software program. I leave it in there just in case you're, on the fly, you want to try to figure it out. But we're not using this in this course. We're using a calculator, so I might take that away. I might leave it in there. I don't know. But either way, it's not really relevant. Technology help. Again, these are run by the publisher, but they might give you some help with the calculator. So there's some basic stuff here, but also remember I have videos up on the calculator right here. So TI-84 tutorials right there. And you can see all the different tutorials I've got. Okay. And then let's see. Oops, sorry, it's another window. I keep forgetting. There it is. All right, then Ask My Instructor is a really nice feature. So suppose you're stuck, you're lost, whatever, you click Ask My Instructor and it'll send me an email with that problem. And then I can comment, question, and actually I can make a video, which is what I often do. So I'll make a tutorial on it and then I'll post it in that online miscellaneous playlist right here. So that's where I'll put it. Or sometimes I won't need to bother because it's not a question that really needs a full video. I can just kind of tell you what to say or what to do through email. Last but not least, there's print. So some students really do not like working on the computer from the computer screen. If you're one of those students, that's fine. You can print the entire assignment. You can print just this question. Like, let's say you were going to come to me in my office hours, you could print a question and bring it to me, or you could print the entire assignment. Now keep in mind what's going to happen when you do this. When you print the whole thing, it keeps those 16 problems as they were. You go write them, figure them out, and so on. You come back, you fill in all your answers. However, if you got anything wrong, you're going to have to click the try this again button and it will change the problem, which means it won't be exactly the same anymore. So the printing feature is nice, but it only gives you the ones that you actually were working on. So if any of these, let's say you get question 3 wrong, then when you click on similar exercise, it'll give you a different question 3, and this problem that you see printed here will no longer be relevant for the new one. And remember, that happens when you, hold on, I'm going to close this because I don't really need this. So that happens when you, here, I'm just going to click here, positive. There we go. Okay. See here, similar exercise. So if I click that, it's going to give me a different question, right? And when it does that, it's going to cause it to change. Oops, I'm going to save. Yeah, it's being really weird for me. My internet's not going so great right this second, so hold on. Let me see that one again. There we go. Similar exercise. See, there you go. And it changes the question up, right? So we've run through all the help features over here. You know how to click and select different problems. You know how to locate which problem it is. And actually, this is the numbering by which I post the videos. I don't say 4.1 homework number 9. I'll say 4.1.21. So that'll be how I list the tutorials on YouTube. You know where to go to YouTube to find my tutorials. They're on my channel, right? Here's my channel. And then down at the bottom, it'll have different playlists, or you can just search for playlists. And this will be the online miscellaneous playlist, right? And I think that's about it. Oh, and when you're done, click Save. It saves your results and so on, and say OK. And then you're back to the list of homework. All right, I hope that helps you figure out how to do your homework. And you can see you have an unlimited number of attempts and unlimited time limit over here. So that's nice. You don't have that for the mini tests, but you have that here. All right, I'll see you back here for more tutorials. The next one, I believe, from the syllabus will be the mini tests. So I'll talk about those in the next video. See you then.